is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be ranking the best terrain moving glitches in build-up mode for treasure. For those of you guys that don't know, you can actually move a bunch of the terrain around the map using 2 glitches in build-up mode, and I'm going to be showing you guys the coolest things to move in the game, and we're going to be taking a look at pretty much everything you can do, because this is absolutely insane. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Also, be sure to like the video and subscribe. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's hop straight into the video. All right, so one of the first ones I actually want to go over with you guys is how to actually get the working tornadoes. So if you actually use the terrain moving glitch and you go inside of the farm stage like this and you shoot the harpoon at the actual tornado itself, but it actually has to hit it dead on, or else it's not going to connect whatsoever. So it might take you a few tries, but once it does, you have to be extremely fast. Right there, you guys can see the harpoon actually did break, so you have to be very, very quick to moving this. So it might take you a couple of tries, but when you do get it, it is absolutely insane. So I run back through the portal just like this. Skeleton drops, throws the ice potion at me, drops the portal. I pull out the wizard staff and I spam spacebar, and then wha-bam, the tornado is here. But you're probably wondering, well, the tornado isn't actually doing anything, and that is because the other person you're doing this with has to actually walk through the stage, okay, to actually activate it, and it basically makes the stage think someone's there. And just like that, the tornado works and it moves and it just goes right through the teams. It is absolutely insane, and I believe the terrain moving glitch still isn't patched yet, so you're still able to do this to this day. And if you think that the weather stopped there, think again, because check this out. We actually brought rain to our plot. Yes, you guys can see the raindrops right there. We took that from the weather stage as well, or the farm stage. So now that we've taken the rain, it's like an invisible block. Now we're going to try to take the actual cloud itself to get it a little bit more realistic. So that's exactly what we did. As we went inside the stage, we harpooned the top just like that, deleted the cake, and we ran back inside of the portal. And then Skeleton went over, threw the potion at me, dropped down the portal. I spammed spacebar just like this, and just like that, we got a giant cloud, we have working rain, and we had a tornado as well. Absolutely insane. Now up next, this is actually exclusive to the Halloween update itself. There was this cool fog that was on the water in one of the Halloween stages, and we wanted to bring that to our own plot to have that cool effect. So it's exactly what we did. Just like this, we're doing the exact same terrain moving glitch for each one of these. Throws the potion down just like this. Now you won't be able to do this one until the Halloween update does drop, and just like that, well, bam, we have this really cool like foggy water that actually does damage to us, but we actually built on this so that way we didn't actually take any damage. All we had to do was just scale a block just like this, and now we had this awesome, really awesome looking fog over our plot, which looked really awesome. This is actually one of the cooler ones on the list. But moving on, this one I think is probably even cooler, I'm not gonna lie. There's also many particles that you can move around the map. This is one example of them. This blue flame right here we thought looked really awesome, so we're like, okay, we're gonna try to move this over to our plots, because that like blue flame, it just looked really awesome, so we did exactly that. Literally anything that you guys see around the stages that you want to get, it could be yours, just like that. Now we have like this cool like blue flame, and it looked really awesome. But then we had a better idea. Since we're still inside the Halloween update at this point, we wanted to move the giant cauldron that was inside of the big Halloween stage itself. But you guys could see we moved it and it went underneath the map. So we had to go to plan B, was to move it a little bit higher. Now, when you actually want to move, you know, things different places, you actually have to move the portal, which you're going to teleport to. Wherever you move that portal is where the block is going to spawn, or the, you know, the terrain part from the stage. So then we actually wanted to bring this like purple part as well, just to actually finish off the cauldron itself, because it looked a little bit empty on our plot here. So we wanted to try to bring this, and we got that part right there. But we weren't satisfied yet. We wanted to actually bring that on top of the cauldron just to finish it off and bring the entire part over back to our plot. So that's exactly what we did. We positioned the portal almost perfectly, and this is the end result. Well, bam, just like that. It was almost perfect. Almost perfect. We just need one more try, and well, bam, we got it. All right, the entire cauldron moved over to the team plots. Absolutely insane. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this one that I'm about to show you is probably the coolest one in the entire video. Actually, wait, I don't even want to just say that because I think there's still even cooler ones coming up, but this one I think tops everything that we've shown in the video so far, just because, like, okay, you guys just gotta see. Okay, let me show you. All right, so we all know about the terrain moving glitch, and we all know about the castle secret where a bunch of those noobs actually spawn in and they deal damage to you. Like, they have like the wizard staff, they have the bow and arrow, stuff like that, right? So we're thinking, what if we actually try to move one of the noobs? Because we tried to get one of the noobs to sit down on a chair and fly him out, but they despawn. But we actually tried this glitch here where we grabbed one with the harpoon, came back to the plot, and you guys will not believe what happened. It actually works. Okay, so Skeleton's gonna place down the portal. 2 portals, remember, guys. He's gonna use the freeze potion. Well, bam, just like that. Pulls out the staff, and the noob actually comes back to the plot and does not disappear. And the thing about this is that these noobs will deal damage to literally anyone. It doesn't even matter if they have PvP mode turned off or not. They will literally just follow you around and chase you. Like, you can even bring the ones with the wizard staff. Now that we thought that we could do that, we thought, wait, what if we could actually bring actual terrain obstacles to our plots? And that's exactly what we did. We used one of the first stage boulders here, brought it to our plots, and it disappeared, right? Because we touched it, it disappeared. But then we waited about like 30 seconds to a minute. We didn't think it was actually going to respawn. But you guys could see there was an invisible rock right there that I could like build around. So we just waited and waited, and then something interesting happened while we were waiting. So we tried to move the alligator, and you guys can see the rock actually spawned back. So once the rock spawned back, we're like, okay, we're gonna try to move the alligator because the alligator would be super sick as well. And just like that, yes, the alligator can move. It is a little bit harder to get, but it does deal damage to literally any blocks in its path. So, yes, you can bring rocks to your plots. You can bring freaking alligators to your plot. It doesn't end there. We even brought, like, the giant baseball bats from the baseball stage. This was also a really cool one as well because it literally plays baseball on your plot. But then also, we were like, wait a second. Let's bring the lighthouse stage lights. Like, the actual big light bulb from the lighthouse stage. Now, I know this doesn't look like a lot of light, but as soon as this thing turns, it shows a giant beam of lights. Like, this doesn't even show how big it is. Just wait for someone to actually enter the stage and look how big this thing is. Like, look at this. It actually works. By the way, I want to give a huge shout out to Fluffy for actually showing me this in the first place, this glitch. We also got Bubbles as well, which, I mean, that's a cool particle, I guess. Even when the RB Battles update was a thing, we even decided to try to bring the giant Russo and RB Battles host back to our plots. And, well, you know, it worked. Yes, you guys can see right here, just like this. Well, bam, we actually got Russo on our plot, and yes, he actually does stuff. Like, if someone were to walk back inside the stage, you'd actually like move around and stuff, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, like, look at that. Like, that's insane. It doesn't really work that well, but we ended up bringing all 3 hosts back to our plots, and it was absolute mayhem. This right here is what it looks like. We got DJ on our plot just like that. They still actually deal damage as well, believe it or not. And just like that, we got Sabrina as well. So we got all 3 RB Battles hosts here. Absolutely insane. But guys, there's literally so many things you could do with the terrain moving glitch in the game. Now, if there's any that I did miss out that you guys think is absolutely game breaking that I need to show in a video, let me know down below inside the comment section. Also, be sure to drop a big thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys all inside of the next one. Peace out and goodbye.